past few months. I know a lot of YouTubers say that, but it's just been a hard couple of months for me, and it was really difficult to find time to edit or record videos. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but I'm here now, and that's all that matters. So I'm just gonna go in with the Joah Beauty Precision Brow Pencil in black brown, and I'm just combing out my eyebrows, or at least the eyebrows I have. I don't have very much, but and I just kind of do like I don't really do the like lines over, under and over the eyebrows. I know that was like a big thing a few years ago, but I kind of do like feather-like strokes. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, and then I just comb it out, and then I go back in. I used to do my eyebrows really, oh gosh, I don't even want to think about how I used to do my eyebrows. I definitely do them a lot more natural now. I used to do the soap brows, which I think looks amazing on so many people, but on me, I cannot stand it. And I would not only do that, I would also use like a pomade, and I would make them really, really thick. They just look so harsh and all that stuff, and I have a pretty tiny forehead, so I mean, obviously it's just not gonna look like proportionate to my like face, you know what I mean? Like I just like how thin my eyebrows are. I hated how thin my eyebrows were, like back when I used to do my eyebrows like super thick, but now I'm like, I don't know why I ever, didn't do them this way, because I feel like it just suits my face so much better. I feel like my eyebrows are probably what takes me the longest whenever I do my makeup, just because I just want them to be even. Obviously, like, no eyebrows are even my like natural brows are like two completely different shapes, but I don't know why I'm so picky about, making them even and all that. But yeah, the next thing I'm gonna use is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer in Light Natural. This is what I use to clean up my brows. I don't really like carve them out. I just put a few dots and then clean them up a little bit. I know like some people will get like really close to their eyebrows, really carve them out, but I just use this to clean them up a bit, just so they look a little bit neater. I don't know why me doing my brows made me think of this, but I remember the one time, I think I was in high school, I went to the salon and got my eyebrows waxed, and I remember the one time I did it, and it looked really nice, and I really liked how she did it. She kind of just cleaned up the edges and made sure there was no extra hairs, but this lady basically gave me early 2000s eyebrows, and they looked so thin, like even thinner than my eyebrows right now. Like and that's why I like stopped going to get my eyebrows waxed, and that's why I actually started doing them myself. I kind of just used tweezers or a razor to clean them up a little bit. I like how full they are. I mean, they're definitely not the fullest eyebrows, but compared to what they were, they're definitely getting there. So now I'm just kind of going over any of the areas that I, missed, or any of the areas that are more sparse, and kind of fluffing them up a bit with the brush on the end of the eyebrow pencil. And now I'm going in with the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel in dark brown. This just kind of makes my eyebrows look even more fluffy, more natural, I guess. This probably isn't a good one for like staying in place. The front of my eyebrows don't really stay in place that well, but it gets the job done. So the next thing that I'm gonna use is the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas eyeshadow base second lightest green shade in the palette. And then yeah, I like to kind of press the eyeshadow on first, because I don't set my eyeshadow base, so I press it on just so it really sticks to the eyeshadow base, and then I will go in and swipe it to really blend it out. So after I've blended everything out and placed it where I want it, I will just go over it with a clean blending brush just so it's really seamless. And then the next shade I go in with is Nude Tude, and I just used the same brush I used for the first shade. Yeah, and I'm just kind of packing it in the crease, blending it out. So I'm sure you probably know the little plastic sheet that comes with Morphe palettes that says like all the shade names on it. Yeah, for some reason I actually kept that. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, so I actually do know all the shade names of this palette. So I just actually took a more dense, like smaller brush and really packed it on in the crease because it wasn't really, I didn't want it to be super blown out. I really wanted to pack that shade on. So yeah, I really wanted that shade to stand out, so I was using a bit of a smaller brush just to really pack it on. I just went back into the first shade, and I just kind of went over, the crease area just so I don't lose that shade and to blend things out a little bit better. And now I'm gonna go in with Green with Envy. It's the darker matte green in the palette, and really focus that on the outer corner. The brush I'm using is like my favorite brush to do like to put shades in the outer corner. Just a really fluffy blending, or really fluffy pencil brush. And yeah, those are really good to like pack on shades on your outer corner or outer crease. I wish I was a bit better at explaining what I'm doing. You would think I would be, considering I've been doing makeup for I'm 22. I probably started wearing makeup like 13 or 14, so like more than like 7 years, I think, yeah. So you would think I would, be better explaining what I'm doing since I've been doing it for so long, but yeah, I just kind of suck, I guess. Okay, anyways, now I'm just taking a Q-tip in some micellar water and kind of just like outlining where I want the cut crease to be, or half cut crease, just to get rid of that extra shadow. I thought it'd be funny to leave in the part where I just yeet the Q-tip into the trash can. Now I'm just putting more of that eyeshadow base from earlier onto the lid, just so the shimmer I'm using on the lid pops a bit more. Okay, so after I put the eyeshadow base where I want the half cut crease to be, I go in with the NYX Glitter Primer. I have a love-hate relationship with this. I love how it makes my the shimmers or glitters I use really pop and stick onto it, but also it really irritates my eyes sometimes. I don't know why. I think I just have really sensitive eyes, because some eyeliners I use actually irritate my eyes too as well. Super weird, but the next shade, the shimmery shade I'm using now, is the shade Stand Out from the Morphe palette. It's just a shimmery green shade. You'll probably see me look at the camera like that a lot, because sometimes it just does not look good on camera. Like, I think it looks good in real life, and then I look at it on camera and I'm like, oh my gosh, I did not blend this or something like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I do that a lot in this video, but it's just also to make sure I'm in the Matte+Poreless powder in 100 translucent. And this is just to put on my brow bone, so, because I feel like I always end up making the shadow go way too high, and, it basically erases any eyebrow bone that I have, which isn't very much, but, yeah, now I'm just using the Wet n Wild Megaliner in Black Noir. Doing my eyeliner on camera was actually a bit easier than I thought it would be. I always hear stuff about, like, it's really hard to record yourself doing your eyeliner and all that, and I don't know, I think I did a pretty good job. So I know earlier I was talking about how I used to do my eyebrows, but I was thinking about how I used to do my eyeliner, and I remember I would literally, like, it would literally cover at least, like, half of my eyelid, and I don't already have a lot of eyelid space, so I literally looked like Amy Winehouse, and I'm definitely no Amy Winehouse, so it definitely looked a lot better on her, but yeah, I was just thinking about that. Now I'm just tightlining my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills waterproof cream color in Jet. I didn't really show too much of that. I don't really like showing me tightlining my eyes because it kind of looks uncomfortable. And now I'm just using the Essence, the False Lashes mascara. If you're looking for a good mascara, I would definitely recommend Essence mascaras because they're not only really good, but they're also really affordable as well. Now I'm going in with the Saturday Skin Glacier Water Cream as a moisturizer. I really like it. It's like a gel moisturizer. Kind of. It feels very cooling. Hence why it's called like a Glacier water cream. It kind of has a cooling effect. So this does do a really good job at hydrating my skin. I have quite dry skin, so I try to use something that is really moisturizing and hydrating. So the next thing I use is from the same brand. It's the Saturday Skin Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream. I know a lot of people have different opinions on eye cream. Like, it doesn't actually work, or, you know, it doesn't really do anything, but I mean, I kind of agree. Like, I don't think it really does anything. I just like how it feels under my eyes, so that's why I use it. Yeah, and this one's really nice, I feel like. So something you never want to forget is SPF. I'm using the Sun Bum Broad Spectrum SPF 70. I will probably not repurchase this after I use it up, just because it is not coral reef safe, which I didn't know was actually a thing until I did my research. So yeah, I will probably just be using this up just so I don't waste it, and then I'll probably buy a different one. So and as well as I know that if like the SPF is over 50, that it doesn't really work, or, you know, I don't know. I read that somewhere, but this stuff. What drew me to this one was the luminous part, because I have quite dry skin, so, but I don't know, I feel like it's like sparkly. I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it. If you've tried it, you probably know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I think I might try the original instead and see how I like that one. So I bought this at Marshall's a little bit ago. It's been a while because this was filmed in December, but it's like it comes with 2 setting sprays. The first one I'm using is the Urban Decay Rebound Collagen Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Wow, that's a really long name. So yeah, I guess it's just like a priming spray. You spray it before you put, you know, your foundation on. I don't really know if I really believe in like priming sprays and setting sprays and all that, but I mean, they feel nice. The priming spray feels nice, but I don't really know if it does anything besides, you know, hydrate my skin. So I'm using the NYX Dark Circle Concealer in Fair under my eyes just to color correct my dark circles. And now I'm realizing that I forgot to wet my sponge, so I had to go to the bathroom and wet it. I just thought that part was funny. Also, I forgot to turn on the lights before I sat down, so I just decided to keep that in because I thought it was funny. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and I can't believe I didn't write down what shade it was, so I will try to put it in like the description or something, if you care to know, but yeah, it's okay. This is the first, I think, the second, I guess, high-end foundation I've ever bought. And the first one was the It Cosmetics CC Cream, which e.l.f. just made a dupe of that, so, you know, I don't need to buy that anymore, so. But yeah, this is okay. It's not the best. This has more, like, medium coverage, I would say. I really like the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation. That one it's basically the same thing, I would say, but it has a lot fuller coverage if you like a more full coverage foundation. I don't know, I just kinda, if I'm gonna spend that kind of money on a like higher end foundation, I'm gonna want it to, you know, have a lot of coverage, because obviously I can just get like a medium coverage foundation at the drugstore, honestly. I just talked about the e.l.f. Cosmetics CC Cream, and I really do like it. I've always wanted to have a nice, like, CC cream or BB cream at the drugstore, and now there finally is. It doesn't have the greatest shade range, though. I mean, it's better than the It Cosmetics one, so, you know, that's saying a lot, but, it's, you know, it's not the best, but it's better, so, yeah, I'm just using the, Revolution Pro Full Cover Camouflage Concealer in C2. This I just kind of use to spot conceal anything that I want to have a bit more coverage on, like acne scars or anything like that. I mainly bought this because I know Sophie Michelle ASMR raves about it a lot, or at least she used to. That's like the main reason I got it, and I really do like it. It's really nice. Definitely does what it needs to do, so I'm really sorry if you can kind of hear the wind in the background. It's just been really bad the past few nights, so yeah, I really do apologize if you can hear that. The next thing I use is the bronzer, cream blush. I set it with like a powder bronzer and a powder blush. I feel like they just doing those two makes, you know, the bronzer and all that last a bit longer, in my opinion. I just put it in the usual places you would put bronzer. So the cheekbones, under the jawline. I kind of do it on the like corners of my, like the outsides of my forehead. I don't like bringing it into the middle of my forehead because that's gonna make my forehead look smaller than it already is. So that's like the last thing I want to do. So now I'm gonna be using the Flower Beauty Blush Balm in Cinnamon. I really do like these. They're more liquid blushes than they are cream blushes, which is quite nice. I feel like they really do like absorb into the skin. I honestly thought this shade would be too dark for me, because it looks rather dark on like in the packaging, like on your hand. Like when I put it on my hand, it always looks like so dark, but it's actually a really pretty color on my skin. It's crazy that this video was only filmed like a few months ago, but I don't even do my blush the same way. Like, I mean, I still put it on my nose, but I just don't take it as far onto the cheeks as I do. Like, in this video, I put a lot of blush on in this video, I'm not gonna lie. And I definitely don't go as ham on the blush anymore. Not that I don't like that look. I mean, I still do. I still think it's cute. Just at the moment, it's not really what I prefer, but it still looks cute. So, gosh, this one is so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that, but right now I'm just using the Colourpop light sticks in Star Bright, and yeah, it's just a cream highlighter. Nothing much to it. I don't know why I've always done this, but I put highlighter on my chin for some reason. I don't know. I know that's not everybody's like preference, but I've always liked how it looks. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm just now using a Beauty Bakery setting powder in Oat. A while back they were having a sale. It was like spend this much money and you get like a little sample size of the setting powder, and I've always wanted to try the setting powder, so yeah, I definitely hopped on that, and I might get the full size here soon. I think at some point I forget that I didn't put on concealer under my eyes. Like, I use the Revolution Pro concealer, but I also use another concealer that's a few shades lighter under my eyes and around my nose and stuff like that, just to brighten my face up a bit. And this is where I forgot, or I realize it, because I'm like, wow, my under eyes are dark, and I was just like, oh well, I wanted to continue making this video. It's just crazy to me because that's something I always do, and yeah, I can't believe I forgot to do it. I don't think my under eyes look super bad on camera. I think in person they looked a lot worse. I remember how bad they looked. Alright, so now I'm starting on my lower lash products in my collection that aren't cruelty-free just so I can use them up and get rid of them as quickly as I can, really. I've also heard about this technique that you apply your contour or bronzer like on your cheekbone and not like under like I'm doing here. I've been doing it recently and I think I actually like it. I don't know, I'll have to show it in a upcoming video or something and see what you guys think. I don't know, maybe I've been doing contour wrong this entire time and that's how you're supposed to be doing it. Okay, so here I'm just reapplying one of my lashes. I do not like these lashes very much. I just remember that the band was really thick, and that is something I like do not look for in a lash. I do not like the band to be thick because that means I can like feel it on my eye, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I did not like these lashes, but you know, I wore them for the video, so. And the thing is, the lashes are like really pretty and they look really good. It's just they are not comfortable to wear at all. So yeah, the blush I'm wearing or putting on right now is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. Like I said earlier, I really went ham on the blush. This is just how I used to do blush. I still think it's cute. It's just not really my personal preference right now. I like the way I'm doing my blush now, but I mean it's still cute. I still think it looks cute. I know like a lot of blush is in right now, and putting blush on your nose is in right now. So, you know, but again, I know not everyone likes it, but that's okay. It's not for everybody. I also, just to like blend out the bronzer and everything, I went back to that Maybelline Matte+Poreless powder and just blended everything out, blended it in a little bit better. But now I am using my favorite highlighter of all time, and it's the Nabla Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder in Ozone. Y'all, this is like the best highlighter I've ever used. It really just, it's exactly what it says. It's glass skin finish. Like, it is so pretty. It literally just looks like a glow from within. And now I'm just setting my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Now I'm just using that same Nabla highlighter and highlighting my brow bone with this like fan brush, this small fan brush that I got from like a paintbrush set. It's really good for highlighting the brow bone. So now I'm just kind of putting on more mascara, just to blend my real lashes with the false lashes. And then I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Kush mascara on the lower lashes. I don't know why I didn't use the same mascara on my bottom lashes as well, but oh well. I have like 10 mascaras open, so I think I'm just trying to use what I can, like use them up so they don't dry out. This is the Profusion Sparkling Eye Topper in Dazzle. It's kind of like it's just like a glitter topper sort of thing. I like to use it in the inner corners of my eyes because I feel like it looks really pretty, especially if you're doing like a pretty glam look. It just makes it look really pretty. I know a lot of people are gonna come for me for using the doe foot applicator right directly on my eyes, but it will not show up unless I do that, so I'm so sorry. So now for the lips, I'm using the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Cherry Skies. This is just like a dark red lip liner. I really like NYX lip liners. Most of them are like $4 or $5, so they're really inexpensive and they work really well. So usually if I'm doing a darker lip, I will fill in my lips with the lip liner because obviously I do not naturally have darker red lips. So, yeah, and then the lipstick I'm using is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Kiss of Death. I believe this was like a limited edition lipstick, so I don't think you can get it anymore, but it's a really pretty dark red. Yeah, I honestly was expecting to do a nude with this look, but I kind of saw the dark red and I was like, this would look really good with green eyeshadow, so I just kind of went for it. Okay, so right now I'm putting on concealer because for some reason on my lower lip it always goes down way too far. Like, oh my gosh, it's so irritating because I have to do it every time. I have to clean up my bottom lip every time I do my makeup, I swear to God. And now I'm just putting more eyebrow gel just because, again, all the powders we